Everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of silver has moved in the last week and how the price of silver can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart, the silver is already trading at a level of 47.97. As you can see looking at this particular chart, this is the trend. It is already at a high. As you can see that the price is trading at a level of 47.9. that is very close to its all-time high. As you can see looking at this particular chart, the high is coming at around $49.9. This is what we have seen, and chances are very high that as soon as the price started going above this level, we can see a further upside can be seen. Okay, so this is the trend where the price, if it started going upside, a continuous upside can be seen. Okay, and one thing that you have to understand here is that there is a continuous upside from first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. 7 weeks continuously the price in on a higher side. Okay, one thing that you have to understand here is that this gap is pending here. Okay, that is one of the thing. So remember that when the gap can be filled, okay, when the price can come towards $40.4, so keep this in mind or keep it in your somewhere written there, that if the price started falling 40.4, chances are high that the gap can be filled at a level of 39.7. Chances are very high as soon as the price started going below this level, chance of touching 39.7 is on a higher side. The price is continuously upside, and if you look at this trend, when we have seen this particular level as 28th Feb of 2011. Now it's almost 2025. It is 14 years. If the price touches this particular level and cross this particular level, we have seen it will touch after 45 years, and we have not seen that this level has come, and chances are high because it has already moved out after a long time, and there is a probability that we can see the silver can touch its all-time high and we can see the price can go further upside. Okay, and chances of going further high can be seen if the price started going above $50. Okay, so what we can see looking at this chart, if you look at this chart, the all-time high is around 50. Okay, so what best you can do, as soon as the price keep moving above $48, trail your SL by $0.5. Okay, see, if you are trading, that is for a shorter view of time, then what we can see, there can be a swing can also come and can move further downfall if you are trading for a shorter view. But for a longer view, there is a probability of further upside. But if you are trading for a longer view, one thing that you have to understand that is very important. See, if you have bought at these particular level for previously, then the price was continuously upside. But if you bought at this particular level, okay, suppose in the month of 2011, if you have bought at these particular level thinking the price can move further upside, it didn't, and the price was continuously moving upside. Suppose if you have capital invested 100% of capital, it has come down to a very low. Okay, so you have to remember, as soon as the price started coming down, you don't have to wait more than 10% of your capital, so that if the price start not going above that particular level, you have to be worried about it and always move out of with 10% loss. If you are trailing your SL, that is very important, because if you are trailing your SL, you can save at least 80%, 70 to 80% of a profit. Then this 10% will not affect you, because it is very important to understand in the price of silver. I'm telling you, it is not in the price of gold. Okay, gold is continuously rising. That is what we have seen, and it has not moved compared to what we have seen in the silver price. See, there is a continuous upside, but this gap is 14 years is very high. Okay, and if you look at this particular trend, we can see that the price can fall also, because there is a clear U pattern is forming after crossing this level. Suppose if it started going upside, we can see it can go further upside. So best what you can do, you can trail your SL by $0.5. So if the price sustain above 48 and goes above that particular level, we can see it can touch a level of around $49.9. Okay, and once the price sustain this level, trail your SLs, and if the price touches the level of 50.5 or can touch $51 or 51.5 to a level of 52, there is a probability that it can go further upside towards 53 also. So trailing your SL by 0.5 will give you a good movement towards an upside. Okay, but once you profit by trailing this L, at least you will save a good profit. But remember something, before I move ahead, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a Telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See, now look at this particular chart. But before that, I'll show you a dollar index chart, because that is very important you to understand how the dollar index is moving. See, dollar index started rising, but for this week we have seen it is down. Okay, and if you look at this overall trend, there is a zone breakout has happened, and the price can, if you look at this trend, there is a pattern forming. So if the price started going below 97, chances of going further down can be seen, and it can move below a level of $96.2, and chances of falling towards a level of around 94.5 to a level of $93.3. Coming back again on the silver price, what we can see, if you look at the silver price, there is a higher chances that if the price started forming a swing, what we can see, suppose if it started going below this level, then the next support coming at a level of $46.5, and if the price falling below that particular level, a further fall can be seen towards 45.6. Okay, and if the price falling below that particular level, a further fall can be seen towards 43.14. Okay, and if that didn't sustain, a further fall can be seen towards $42.9. Okay, this is what we can see. Remember, these are the some of the supports, so we can see a bounce back, but if that didn't bounce back, we can see a further fall. So if the price started falling below 42.9, a further downfall can be seen towards 42.5 to a level of 41.3. After 42.5, we can see a level of 41.3, and if the price fall below this level, a further downfall can be seen towards a level of after 41.3, we can see a level of 40.7, and this gap can be filled. So you have to remember this gap as soon as the price started going below this level. See, you don't have to worry more about the volatility, but remember something, that it is very close to its all-time high. Remember, it is 50, and once the price sustain above this level, trail your SL by 0.5. Second thing that you have to note, that if it started forming a red candle, okay, that means if it started forming a swing, best trail your SL on the downside by selling it by 0.5 also again. Okay, so if these are the supports, so if the price can touch these levels, you can keep trailing your SL. At least you will save your by 70 to 80% of the profit. This is what you can do. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe it. Thank you.